to the Open Scoring MMA podcast. No secrets, no bias, just the real fight game. Let's get ready.
Welcome to Open Scoring MMA. This is episode 24 for July 13, 2026, your daily look at what's happening now and next across the world of MMA and UFC. The MMA world is still buzzing from UFC 329, and the biggest story coming out of it has to be the incredible performance from our man Paddy Pimblett. The baddie reportedly submitted Benoit Saint-Denis in just 52 seconds with a submission that had everyone talking. Word is, this was a massive bounce back for Paddy after what some are calling his first UFC loss, and he made it clear that he felt there'd have been no point in continuing his fighting career had he lost to Saint-Denis. That's the kind of high-stakes, all-or-nothing mentality we love to see from a fighter. It shows just how much this sport means to him and how much he puts on the line every time he steps into the cage. He needed a big win, and he delivered in spectacular fashion, proving once again why he's one of the most exciting talents in the lightweight division. The submission was clean, decisive, and sent a clear message to the rest of the division. He's back, and he's dangerous. That kind of performance is exactly what we've come to expect from Paddy, and it's why he's quickly becoming a superstar in the sport. The energy he brings both inside and outside the octagon is infectious, and it's clear he's got that special something that draws fans in. Now, speaking of Paddy, he's been making some waves with his post-fight comments. Heavyweight Josh Hokett, for one, has accused Paddy of being two-faced, using him as an example of fighters who act one way to the cameras and another behind the scenes. It's an interesting take, and it's not uncommon for fighters to have different personas. But for Paddy, it often feels like what you see is what you get. A passionate, outspoken fighter who isn't afraid to speak his mind. And speak his mind he has. Paddy Pimblett has reportedly claimed he could do the same to Charles Oliveira, with some reports saying he believes Oliveira is on his way out and that he's ready to submit him for a title shot. This is a bold statement, especially considering Oliveira's pedigree, but it shows Paddy's confidence after such a dominant win. He's not shying away from the top contenders, and that's exactly what you want to see from a fighter on the rise. He's looking for that strap, and he believes he has the tools to get it. In other news from UFC 329, Benoit Saint-Denis has broken his silence after being choked out cold by Paddy. It's never easy to come back from a devastating loss like that, especially one that ends so quickly. But Saint-Denis is a warrior, and we expect him to learn from this and come back stronger. It's part of the game, and every fighter faces setbacks. Paddy also took a moment to heap praise on another UFC 329 star, a featherweight he believes hits harder than Justin Gaethje and is going to be a superstar. He didn't name names, but it's cool to see Paddy recognizing other talent on the card and giving them their props. It shows a level of respect for the sport and his fellow fighters. Meanwhile, Charles Oliveira is using some unique tactics to call for a title shot against Justin Gaethje, flooding the UFC 329 comments section. Oliveira is a former champion, and he's clearly hungry to get back to the top. This kind of social media campaign is becoming more common, and it's a way for fighters to try and force the UFC's hand. He wants that fight, and he's making sure everyone knows it. Now let's talk about the saga of Conor McGregor. His return to the UFC against Max Holloway at UFC 329 reportedly ended with a knee injury. This injury opens another new chapter in what ESPN MMA is calling the 9-year saga of Conor McGregor's freefall. It's a tough pill to swallow for fans who were hoping to see the old Conor back in action. He denies being injured heading into the fight, but the outcome speaks for itself. It's a frustrating situation for everyone involved, and it leaves a lot of questions about his future in the sport. Unsurprisingly, Islam Makhachev, the current lightweight champion, wasted no time trolling McGregor following the injury. Makhachev poked fun at McGregor's anticlimactic defeat, adding another layer to their ongoing rivalry. It's a classic move in the fight game, and it just fuels the fire for a potential future matchup if McGregor can ever get back to full strength. Moving on to some upcoming fight news, Brandon Moreno is reportedly set to return to the octagon against Joseph Morales at Noche UFC on September 12th. This is a big fight for Moreno, a former flyweight champion, as he looks to get back into title contention. Morales is a tough opponent, and this will be a real test for both men. Noche UFC is always a great card, and this fight adds another layer of excitement to it. That's all for today's Open Scoring MMA. We'll be back tomorrow with more of the latest news and analysis from the world of mixed martial arts. Before you go, 2 quick things. Check out our free fight tracker at tracker.openscoring. MMA.com with every upcoming UFC and PFL card, live odds, and where to watch all in one place. And follow us on YouTube. Just search Open Scoring MMA for breaking news alerts, fight breakdowns, and videos you won't get here on the feed. That's it for today's Open Scoring MMA. Keep your hands up, and we'll see you next time.